Right, we are back with Destroy Grandma. There's a new round starting soon, and let's get into it and see where we can vote. Oh, too late. I was a little bit too slow. I can already see though we are in the location called Grandma's house. I'm not the grandma. This person is. Where am I going to spawn? Oh, I'm in the bathroom. So there's 2 keys in this bathroom, which I've just grabbed. What I like to do as well is grab this bottle, break the window, and jump through. Grab this 3rd key here, and you see Grandma's in there. Is she doing her tasks? Oh, she's going to come out the window? Maybe. Often the grandma in Grandma's house will spawn right outside the bathroom. So if you're looking to kick a couple of toddlers, you can usually go straight into the bathroom and find a couple of toddlers to kick, because that's a really popular spawning place as well. So I headed up to the attic, and what I did was I used my 3 keys to open a green chest, which has the better weapons in it. And by better, I mean they just deal more damage to Grandma. And I've grabbed another 3 keys on my way down because she's not still in there. So where is she? There she is. She's headed outside. What is she doing? Looks like she's doing the moonwalk there. Got her with the Molotov cocktail. And you can see I've got lots of XP points and lots of damage was done there to her health. She's kicked me in the direction I wanted to go, which is pretty good. And let's go up here, up this little ramp, because there is another green chest. There's 4 in total in this zone, which is Grandma's house. So I've taken the first 2. I don't know what that little lad's doing. But I'm grabbing keys again because I'm going to go ahead and try and find another green chest. Right, where did she go? Did she go outside? Did she go inside? Did she go outside? One of the hey, there she is. Hey, Grandma. Bosh. Go again. And one of the great things about Grandma's house is there's so many levels and it's a really big map to explore. So actually, you spend a lot of the time trying to just find Grandma. So what I'm doing, I was looking for a key there. There's usually one there. I've got 2. Let me just check if that's still closed. Okay, so that green chest is still closed. I need 1 more key to be able to open it, to deal the max damage to Grandma. Now, as I say, I've played this game a lot. I know where all the keys are. So I'm just going to have a quick check outside to see if there's any more still sitting around here. Brilliant, there is. I'm going to run back in, and hopefully that green chest is still there. But if another toddler has opened it, absolutely no worries. This is a team game after all when you were playing. Yay! All right, lads. No, she's upstairs. They've opened the shed. There's a shed in this zone. It has 5 keys, and inside you will find 3 weapons, and it will be a random combination of either axe, which you saw there, 2 of them had 2 axes, or a big spade / shovel, depending on what you want to call it. But they deal quite a bit of damage to ground. Hello, lads. Right, where is she? Where is she? Has she gone up to the attic where I was? There she is. Got her then. Oh, someone missed through, so I'm going to have another crack. Nope. Still holding on to my axe. So I'm going to grab up there. Oh, I still didn't get her. What is this Grandma like? Or what is my throwing ability like, I should say? Oh, there's a cheeky key there. Let me grab that one as well. I see Grandma's still on that floor. Okay. She's gone in to get some pills. There's oh my gosh, I cannot throw this. There we go. Finally got her. I'd finished up with the glass bottle as well. Ooh, that was harder than I thought. So yeah, there's the shed there in the distance. You can see it's open. There was 3 weapons in it. It's a really good one to get. There's not a shed in every single zone. You've got to work together to open them. So I'm just going to grab 3 more keys, if they're still available, to check on the location of the final green chest, which will have either a Molotov cocktail or a grenade in it. And that will really help me and the team destroy Grandma. So they've all gone. All these keys have gone. I'm now going to run around to the front of the house. Oh, there's a cheeky key. There is a cheeky key. Got it. And I'm just going to quickly open this window just because I'm a bit lazy. I'm going to run through and check the location, which is in this. Oh no! Grandma had enough. That's fair enough. You don't always have to play for the full amount of time. There we go. Check what I've got in my bag. Oh, I've got no traps. I love a trap. Let me grab a few traps. There we go. Anything on? Oh, get some more buses. Whilst I like a bus. Okay, we get to choose again. Let's try the restaurant. We haven't played that for a while. We might be in the pirate ship though, or it might be the restaurant. Who knows? Either or, I'm not bad. I love them all. I just get a bit bored if you keep playing the same zone about 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row. I like to mix it up a bit. So I'm not Grandma, but I am in the alley. Let me just show Grandma's there, as you can see. Straight away, whoop, if I can grab it. I'm going to throw some boiling water at her. There we go. Boiling water is one of my favourite weapons. It only appears in the restaurant zone and it keeps reappearing. It has another one behind this locked door. You'll notice behind the locked door was also a green chest and health pills for Grandma. So someone has to open that. I'm just searching around for keys. Where is Grandma going? Where are you going, Grandma? I'm going to throw that at her. I always think it's best from your Grandma to not have a vendetta against certain toddlers. Don't keep running after them. Looking for keys now, by the way. Another thing about the restaurant is to be able to access all the areas, you do need to break some of the windows. It just makes more sense. I'm going to grab this fork in case I come across Grandma whilst I'm looking for more keys. Because let's start getting some of those green chests open, gang. Brilliant. There's a key there. There's a key there. So I've got 3 keys. So I'm going to run back down to this kitchen. Pop the thing down. Is this still? Yeah, brilliant. Okay. So I'm going to open this. There's only 3... Oh, Grandma's finished. I was about to say there's only 3 green chests in the restaurant zone. 2 of them are behind extra padlocks, so you need extra keys to access them. But there we go. The restaurant is a really good one if you want to build up your XP points, because if you can get those waters that keep reappearing, you really do get a good boost and you sort of destroy Grandma quite quickly. So it's a really good round if you want to get XP points. You seem to get a lot more XP points in the restaurant for doing not as much work as you would in, say, the daycare or Grandma's house. I'm going to go for the pirate ship. It's the newest one. It's only been around for about a month. So let's see what we've got. Oh, I'm the Grandma. Now, this could be famous last words, and I could be eating my words after this end of the game. But I think the pirate zone, when you are Grandma, you should win this round. I think it's incredibly easy to win as Grandma. But as I say, that I could have just sort of set myself up for a massive failure now by saying that. But I have to do 9 tasks because I'm an experienced Grandma. When you're new to the game, you won't have to do as many tasks at first. They sort of do half, and then as you sort of become more experienced, they make you do all of the tasks. So even though I've got 9 tasks to do, you should be able to do it basically. There's enough green health pills around, enough weapons around, and the area that you're moving around is not that big. A lot of the tasks are right next to each other, so it's incredibly easy, I think. Well, maybe easy is not the right word. Maybe I should say it's easier to win as Grandma in the pirate ship, but unless you've got, like, I don't know, 8, 9 toddlers who are incredibly experienced with incredible accurate throwing and good luck on their side, you should be able to win this one. So if you're looking to build up your confidence as Grandma, keep hitting the pirate zone. It's a good one to build your confidence on. So scrub the pirate deck. That's all the way down in the bottom of the boat. So I'm going to head down there. You see how I've done 4 out of my 9 tasks already, and I haven't taken any green pills yet, and I started with 150 health, and I still have 155 currently. That's pretty good going, so that's why I say it's a really easy one to win for Grandma, and it's something that Grandma should be winning. If you don't, it's because the toddlers have been incredibly coordinated and perhaps you've not used your time very well. You see how I don't chase after toddlers, I try to get on with it, and if they happen to cross my path, I will of course bop them out the way. I'll take these pills right now, just because I can. Play a sea shanty, so that's up on the next deck. Just going to bop a few more toddlers on my way. And I'm doing that simply because you get XP points. And one of my daily tasks, which you see in the lobby, is punch a toddler 20 times, but I keep kicking toddlers. You can kind of only punch toddlers when they're standing up on something. So I knew exactly where the next task was. It's right here. You have to stand here for a long time, so this is a good opportunity for toddlers to hit you. Nobody has. So I'm going to get my wiggle on and get up to that top deck where I have to steer the ship, and you can see it glowing right up there. That's the next one I have to do. And you can see there's lots of free weapons around here. There's cannonballs, there's orange fish, there's shark's teeth, there's seashells, I think it is. So when you're in this round, because there's not that many chests, there's only one green chest for a start, there's lots of things that toddlers can hit you with. So you would think, oh, the toddlers must win this one, but no, it's really easy to win as Grandma. I'm going back downstairs, all the way down now to the bottom deck for the check out the world map. Grab these pills as I go, but really I only start worrying about my health when I've got a oh no, am I stuck? This is a problem in this zone, is you keep getting stuck. There you go, it's righted itself now. That's quite a common issue for both toddlers and grandmas. Something about this zone, a little bit of gremlins in this system, and you can get stuck between the decks when you fall down. So there we go, and I've got one more task to do, and that's turn on the lamps. And as I was saying before I got stuck, I only get worried about my health when it gets down to about 20, so none of this is worrying me. I'm just going to head up to the top deck and kick whoever on the way. And I'm going to turn the lamps on, and then that's me done. One. So, I might as well take these pills, because if I take these pills, that means I can do a few more kicks maybe. Hello, mate. Just like that. Bosh. Off you go. Bosh. Off you go. If you get kicked off the ship, you just respawn randomly somewhere in it. You could be the top deck, bottom deck, middle deck, anywhere. But it's usually a pretty quick process. So I've got 3 more lights to light up, and then that's me done. So you can see how easy it is for Grandma to win, and I know it's easy for me to say that because I'm an experienced player and I know where I'm going and I know how to use the controls and all the hints and tips, but really anyone who's played the game a couple of times should be able to figure this one out as Grandma. It's pretty easy to win. It's much more easy to win than any of the other rounds. So a really good one to practice on if you are trying to build up your confidence as Grandma. And this is my last task, and there we go. Pretty easy win. I did 22 different things, 22 tasks, and I kicked 22 kids. And there we go. So that's a pretty easy round to win, like I say, as Grandma. So if you're a toddler, I'm just checking my thing there. If you're a toddler, I would say I never expect to win as a toddler in the Pirate Zone. It's very rare that I think the toddlers win, unless it's a super new Grandma. So where are we going now? I might vote for the bunker. We haven't been there yet. But let's see what happens. Probably going to be Grandma's house at this rate. Yeah, back to Grandma's house. Who's the Grandma? It's not me. Where's Grandma? She is right outside the bathroom on the upstairs. And where am I? I'm downstairs in the kitchen. Okay, let me grab 3 keys. That little lad's going for those ones, are you? Okay, no worries. I'm going to grab 3 here. And I'm going to head into this little side room as Grandma's just coming down the stairs above me. Because, oh, there's 3 chests in here. 1 is green, 2 of them brown. I've got 3 keys, so I've opened the green one. Got myself a cheeky grenade, picking up a few keys. There's Grandma there. I'm just gonna wait. There we go. What I was doing there was making sure I had the accuracy to hit her, because you can misthrow quite easily. I've done it. Everybody's done it. People who say they don't are liars. Everybody will have misthrown one of these weapons at some point and kind of wasted it. That's just the game. So I was just making sure, because Grandma's trying to spin round to avoid it. So what I do is I just step back for a moment and take a second, because it's very rare that it's some sort of time urgent thing. You know, the game's just started, she's got heaps of health left, she's not done any tasks yet, so there was absolutely no danger there of me running out of time. What I'm doing now is just looking for a third key, because what I'm going to be doing straight after throwing this at Grandma. Where's she, mate? She's not up there, I don't think. There she is. There we go. Just wanted to make sure we got her. There we go. A little cheeky rock. I do like a rock. Let's go up here. Okay, that one's been opened. Brilliant. That green chest up there, you can see it just kind of glowing. That means it's been opened, which is fantastic. So I'm going to go and search for the last green chest and see if that little guy did open it, who was heading down here. If they did, fantastic. Yay, brilliant. Okay, so all 4 green chests are open. I'm going to grab this cheeky bottle, because I'm going to throw this to get out here. So all those are open, and the shed is open. This is brilliant. Oh, this is fantastic teamwork. Okay, let me grab this last spade that's just chilling out here. I'm going to find Grandma. And then what I'm going to do with my 3 keys... Oh. Okay. Well, what I was going to say was, with my 3 keys, I'm just going to go ahead and open as many ground chests as possible and get those weapons out into the game. It doesn't have to be me who uses them. I sometimes just sort of throw them into the field of play so anyone can grab them. There we go. Grandma had to leave. That's absolutely no worries. So let's see where we're going to go. Where are we going to end up? I'm going to go for the bunker again. I think Grandma's house can get a little bit tiring if you're playing it over and over again. But I understand if you're new, sometimes you want the familiarity if you're trying to learn the map of a house. Oh, but it looks like we are in the bunker. Brilliant. I'm not the Grandma. Okay, Grandma's in what we call the lab. There's 2 tasks in the lab. And I'm in the task room where you have to pick up the bin bags. Or the trash, as it calls it here. I'm going to grab 3 keys. There's only 3 green chests in this zone. And as you can see, there's not really much like glass see-through. It's not like Grandma's house. And it's not like daycare, where you can really see where people are coming from. And the restaurant, I would say, actually is similar to that. What I'm doing now is looking for 3 keys. Let those little toddlers fight over those ones before going to hit Grandma. That key in there's gone. That key there's gone. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Oh, key there. That key over there's gone. Fantastic. Everyone's getting on with the job of collecting keys to destroy Grandma. There we go. And I'm going to go around and check this other green box here. See, there's a shed here. We've got 5 keys on it. 5 keys. We've got to work together to open that one. But I always prefer getting the green chest before opening the shed. In this shed, there'll either be a combination. There's 3 weapons. And it'll be a combination of a lightsaber or a bazooka. Sometimes it's 3 lightsabers, and that's really disappointing because they're not as good as a bazooka. Sometimes, very rarely, it'll be 3 bazookas, but when it is, it's so much fun. It's really great fun. Gotta make sure I'm gonna get her. Yes, there we go. Got a magnet, I think, as well, because I was caught in the fire. So I've got 2 keys now. I think all the other keys have gone, but that's okay. I'm just gonna grab the bottle. There we go. And I'll grab a few bottles and things and just throw them at Grandma to get her health down before heading round back to the shed. Oh, I thought, where's she gone? There she is. She was... There we go, threw the bottle at her. Oh, there's a magnet round there. Why don't I have a little grab of that? And where is she? She's round there. Just to have a little collective throwing stuff that we can find at Grandma, because it can feel, one of the tactics when there's lots of toddlers, if they keep throwing stuff at you, it kind of feels quite overwhelming. So it can be difficult for Grandma when there's lots of toddlers throwing free weapons at you all the time. You just sort of feel like you're under constant attack. Are you getting up, Grandma? Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Let me trip a bus, see if if she can get up. No, she's still stuck. Let me try a table. Is that going to work? Is Grandma going to get out? If she walks up, yay! There we go. There we go. So that Grandma was definitely stuck there. Again, a little bit similar to the pirate ship zone. That happens quite a little, well, not often it's got better, I would say, in this zone. But Grandma was stuck there. And even though I'm a toddler, we still want the game to be good for everybody. And I've learned that sometimes if a grandma is stuck or another toddler is stuck, if you use a bus or the table weapons that I just used there, it can kind of unstick them. But also if you're a grandma or a little toddler and you're stuck, where did she go? Is she in here? No. If you're a grandma or a toddler and you're stuck, try taking a soda if you've got one. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes that helps free you from where you are and unsticks you. But it's always better if you can help to try and use your weapons to free someone just as much as you're using them to attack someone. Because, you know, you still want to play the game. You don't want Grandma to have to leave the game. Oh. I'm not sure how we won that one. I thought Grandma was doing the tasks. There we go. Okay, I think we'll have one more round before I have to sign out. Let's see where we go. Where haven't we been? I think we've covered all the zones, have we not? Maybe I won't vote this one then. I'll just let everybody else choose and go along with it. Looks like it's going to be daycare. Nice easy one because it's all on one level. Yep, daycare. That's the outside area we're looking at. Oh, and I'm Grandma. Okay, let's finish this session as Grandma. Now I'm in one of the side rooms where there's no tasks. So let's see what my first task is. Pick up the laundry. Okay, I'm going to head along this back passage here. Speedy, 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 speedy. There's a toddler there in the distance, going around collecting the keys. Yeah. Cheeky punch or kick. Another one. Good, I've got a slap in there because one of my tasks is to slap or hit, not kick. And that can be really hard to do when you're Grandma because you don't get to control whether you hit or slap someone. It's sort of like the position that the toddler's in. So it's really hard to... You can kick 100 toddlers, but you might not ever slap them. So it's a real good one. It's a good task to do for Grandma because it's not actually that easily achievable. Stomp on the sandcastles. Now I know they're outside. Here we go. Here we go. There they are. They're glowing green. There's 4 of them. Just going to shoot random toddlers with my taser because you always get a... They've opened the shed, but I'm not entirely sure if that bazooka did get me, as it were. Not in the full sense of the word. Yeah, and again, it was another misfire. Oh, and someone misfired the Molotov cocktail as well. Oh, Tods. Oh, poor little toddlers. Oh, someone did get me though, finally. Yeah, I think they've just wasted quite a few weapons there. Oh, bless them. It happens. It always happens. It's happened to me. It'll happen to you. Don't stress out if you misfire. Just take a bit more time. Next time, like you saw in the previous round where I just stopped for a second to take a breath before throwing the Molotov cocktail, before throwing the grenade. Like that person just there. They just threw the grenade when I was sort of still moving and it missed me. So just take a breath. That's all you have to do is take a second. Nothing is time critical unless it was like down to Grandma was about to complete her last task. There's absolutely nothing immediately necessary you need to do. Just take a breath and then throw it when you're ready. That's all you got to do. Easier said than done, however. So I'm heading over to destroy the drawings. These toddlers are pretty good, you know. I don't expect to win. I never expect to win any round because you just never know who you're playing with and you never know the experience level. And that's one of the amazing things about the game that I really love is how every single game and round can be completely different. things you can't control, such as the order of your tasks. That really does sometimes make a big difference. Not a big difference, but enough of a difference, I would say, to whether you might win or not. Because if they're close to each other, then obviously it's faster for you to do the tasks. Yay, I think I just slapped enough toddlers. Yay. And if your tasks are closer together, it means you're less out in the open to be hit and attacked. So it's really, sometimes you end up walking so far and back forth. Sometimes they're all next to each other and making like a logical order. It really can help you out. But that's just how it is. You can't control the algorithm. You can't control who you play with. That's why the game's so fun. It's different every single time. There we go. The chairs. That's back in the room I was just in. Coming under quite a heavy attack here. As I say, so long as see, sometimes I wonder what's wrong with the computer when I keep pressing the button. I'll take these pills here. I don't tend to worry too much about my health until it gets to about 20. And then I know I've got a couple of med kits I can take if I'm not near health pills. But also at the same time, I'm still very much, it's just a game. So if I lose, it does not matter. I don't expect to win. I don't always win, you know. Part of the game, that's why it's fun. Oh, I missed that shell. I'll have to go back and do it. I don't know why this guy's bopping around. You're just wasting your energy, son. You're wasting your energy. So what tasks have I got left to do? I need to pick the flowers. And then I think I also need to pick the flowers, stomp the sandcastles, or remove the dirty food from the floor. Have I? Oh no, I've stomped the sandcastles, haven't I? What a short memory I seem to have recently. So my last task is going to be to pick the flowers in the garden. I've got 46 health. Pretty sure I can do this because I've got 3 med kits I can use if my health gets down really far. I'm not sure why they're all sort of just hanging around because, you know, you could be going to look for weapons rather than all jumping on me. If you go and find weapons, I've got 40 health. It's so achievable for you guys to win. See, I'm down to 30 health now. So achievable. Yes, finally. Go and get the weapons. Jumping around. Yay! There you go. So that was quite close. But you can see toward the end there, all of the 2 or 3 of the toddlers sort of jumping around but not doing anything. If they'd gone and grabbed weapons, just 2 or 3 of them, they could have won that. So that's how sort of the strategy of Destroy Grandma is really cool and fun, depending on who you play with. You know, that was winnable for the toddlers, very winnable. If I'd been a toddler and we'd been that close, I would have been like, we could have had that. So yeah, always, I'd say don't jump around Grandma, it doesn't do anything, just go and get those weapons. So that's it for now. I've got to get back to real life. I hope you found that fun and informative, and hopefully it will help you play the game better, and maybe I'll see you out there. Let's go.